50 points, trying to single-handedly get them back in the win column. There is Rudy Gobert.
Donovic, their second leading scorer, 20-point a game night, and their best three-point shooter out. What they've been able to do here.
Nikola Jokic. Just an offensive marvel. Drive and kick. Ingles into the corner. This is Mitchell. That's a three. The progression to get them to this point. But certainly didn't anticipate a potential first-round exit. Ingles on a three. He has come back. He just hasn't seemed to be into the offense. Has kind of lost his rhythm offensively. Mitchell steps into a deep three and buries it. Their best perimeter defender, guy they could have really used in this series against Mitchell. Shot clock down to 5. Jokic steps into an open three and buries it. Good start for Jokic.
Like in this series, Utah's just shot the ball so well.
O'Neal, the fake, wide open splash. O'Neal undrafted, third year in the league out of Baylor. There's Jokic, that's a long three over Gobert, and he hits again. Make it 15 for Jokic. Rugged defender for Denver. And Grant turns it over at the other end. Ingles, transition three, sticks it. 2 threes, has cooled off a little bit since. George Niang and Juwan Morgan have checked in for Utah. There's an open corner jumper. 7 to shoot. When Murray had an opening. Jokic over the top of Gobert. 5-second difference. Shot to game clock. 5 to shoot. Conley to Clarkson. Puts it on the deck. Pull up three from the corner. Final seconds. Here comes Jokic. Fires at the horn and he buries it. What a crazy series this has been. Overtime win for Denver in the opener. But since then, 3 straight victories for Utah as Michael Porter Jr. And it's going to be a whole chapter in that journal today about Nikola Jokic. Clarkson! So we hit the 6-minute mark. Here is Jeremy Grant stepping middle, elevates and puts it down. Mitchell around a screen, hounded by Murray, takes some contact, and he's headed to the free throw line. Get their offense back in gear. Jokic on a three, too much. Porter had a hand on it, then Millsap saves. Nicely done. Here comes Murray, slicing his way through the defense. Mitchell, pretty step back, couldn't hit. Tapped out again by Gobert. Conley up top, and Gobert coming down hard. Jokic, 5 to shoot. Little fadeaway jumper splash. Morris distributes. Here is Jokic. Back of the rim, no. Loose ball, Morris right in his breadbasket.
They've just got to hang in. They've got to get their defense going and get some stops.
There's a three for Conley, splash. Jokic, can he put this team on his back? Shot clock down to 2. That's an open three, got it. Huge 6th. Denver shooting 43% if you've just joined us. Millsap puts it down to try to walk it off. First field goal for Millsap. Mitchell got it.
Another
expectations. Obviously, injuries have played a factor for both of these teams. Murray, gorgeous. Everything but the finish. Able to extend to the cup. Couldn't put it down. Grant, and he can at the other end.
Gobert open on the roll, but then Gobert is going to have to make the plays.
Mitchell setting the table, dropping a dime to Clarkson.
This is the dilemma with Michael Porter Jr. You want his offense on the floor, but he's not giving you anything defensive.
From Clarkson tonight, he has been magnificent. Murray taking flight, puts it down. Boy, challenges Gobert.
5 on 3 at the basket. You cannot get split in pick and roll defense.
Gobert pretty with his feet. And Utah's lead back to a dozen. Porter outside Murray. Deep three, got it.
They're right there. They're still in shouting distance.
In fact, he scored 9 of their last 11. Niang off the bench.
Penetration on pick and roll and finding open people.
That was his 4th assist of the night. Little give and go action. Jokic back to Murray. And that was Michael Malone obviously Desperate to keep his season alive, looking for some kind of a spark. Murray with a tough leaner, and he just keeps on coming.
I think that's great.
Jamal Murray, 13 of Denver's last 15 points, and he's getting some help here. Up the loose change. Here he comes down the paint, knocked out of his hands. Well played by Dozier.
Outstanding individual defense by Dozier.
Murray, the
transition, but two great defensive plays by PJ Dozier.
Murray inside, incredible.
But he's splitting everything, and he's right by them, and then a tremendous finish.
Gobert, filthy.
The advantage. They've adjusted. Now Jamal obviously putting him in the pick and rolls, trying to get the matchups that we want. And we're going to need both of them down the stretch. We've been a really good team at
now to Clarkson, puts it on the deck against Porter. Porter, well played, kept his feet, got a piece. And this resurgent Denver defense.
What Donovan Mitchell can do, make somebody else beat you.
Porter at the other end, and Denver in front of the second quarter.
I mean, look where Jokic is right now. He's not back in that lane.
Mitchell, and he answers for Utah in the second round. Here's Murray off the inbounds, splash! Brian Anderson, Chris Webber, and Jared Greenberg will have the call coming up next right here on TNT. Donovan.
You've got to get him into the pick and into the help of your big guy.
Murray, and once again, those two with a postseason.
Brendan Malone, the first head coach of the Toronto Raptors.
There's a steal. Porter ahead of the field to Murray. Runs out of real estate, but gets it to Porter. How does Utah answer now as we cross the 8-minute mark? Mitchell to the rack, and he goes glass.
This is all going to be on Murray's shoulders.
What defense by Mitchell. Shot clock at 1. Jokic has to hurry, and he hits it. Now with 26 points. Make it 28 after that last bucket. Mitchell! Nasty!
Well, they've got Jokic. Loves to finish with his right hand on those floaters.
Conley following up his 26-point performance, and look at Murray at the other end here in Game 5. Grant steps into a 3, and he hits. 39% three-point shooter on the season. Shot clock down to 6. Conley splits 2, and he's headed to the line. He dropped to a knee. Here he comes again down the paint. Dropping a dive, and Grant blocked by Gobert. 2 to shoot. Murray shoots, and he buries it. Jokic pass broken up by Conley. Murray off another broken play. It's up here between these two superstars. Murray, a step back, long 2, got it. 50 in Game 4, 40 tonight. Murray again. The horn, Ingles left open. Well short, rebound Porter, and Mitchell the steal. Inside Gobert. And everyone waiting with bated breath to see where he goes here. Murray, the drive, the kick. Jokic, splash. Chris Webber, Jared Greenberg will have the call coming up next on TNT. Final 20 seconds. Here's a 3 by Mitchell, and he banks it in. Why not?
And come with it from the beginning of the game on Thursday.
Final 10 seconds after the free throws by Grant. Not that time by Mitchell, and that will do it. The Denver Nuggets will extend their season to a Game 6. They do it on the back.